My office has represented many clients with regards to slip and fall or trip and fall accidents. And what this is a situation where a landowner generally, or a property owner, or a property operator, such as a store or an apartment complex or a public sidewalk, something of this nature, is unsafe because the owner or operator has not taken certain steps either to inspect the property to determine whether there are risks that could cause injury to people who use the property, or has not remedied dangerous conditions. Generally, some of my biggest cases have been slip and fall or trip and fall accidents, because it's not a situation such as in a car accident where a person is protected by the chassis of a car. It has airbags, seat belts, things of this nature. Generally, when a person slips and falls or trips and falls, he or she goes down very hard, and this often results in fractures to the arm, to the knees, to the ankles. I've had tears of the shoulder. I've also had head injuries involved in slip and fall or trip and fall accidents. One particular case I had recently was a young woman who was descending her stairway at her apartment building, and she slipped on some wet steps and went down about 12 stairs, severely fractured her ankle, and it resulted in the need for a surgery to put hardware in her ankle, but the site of the surgery would not heal, and she had an open wound for about 2 years. She required a skin graft, and it was a fairly nasty injury. Now, in that case, the apartment owner was responsible because there was a drain pipe that led from the roof to the landing right up above the stairway, and was causing debris and water to be deposited directly onto the stairway. All the owner of the apartment building needed to do was to direct that water to a downspout and keep it away from the landing, which he did not do. And that is the situation that we had in that case. I've also had situations here in Los Angeles in particular in which clients have been injured tripping on roots on sidewalks or on uplifted pavement on sidewalks, and have received fractures of their ankles and also kneecaps, head injuries, things of that nature. In California, and specifically in Los Angeles, it has been many years since the city has attended to repairing the sidewalks, and at the present time they have a multi-year study as to the sidewalks that need to be repaired before they even start to repair them. So even if you complain about a damaged sidewalk or cracked sidewalk, something of that nature, it'll be many years before they actually go and repair them. Again, these are serious injuries. What we do when a client comes in and they have been injured by a trip and fall or slip and fall accident, we immediately send them to a doctor to be evaluated. If they need a specialist, we can refer them to a specialist without having to put any money up front. And the doctors will wait until the case is settled. If there is an MRI needed or a CAT scan or something of that nature, also they can be seen and evaluated with these tests without putting any money up front. As far as on the investigative side, what we do is we find out who the owner of the property is. We can very often bring a claim against the owner or against the management company that manages the property as well. And then most of these situations are situations in which there is insurance, a liability insurance on the property, and so the claim would be made against the insurance company. And very often, if the injury is severe enough, they are serious in settling these cases. If not, then we will go ahead and file suit and take this to litigation. When we do, what we do is we get an expert involved who is an expert on trip and falls, slip and falls, human factors, things of the nature of where a reasonable or normal human being would be looking when they're walking in a particular setting, how they would be walking, their field of vision, things of this nature, which help to persuade the insurance company to settle. If not, it's something that the expert can testify to in court to help you to recover for your injury.